So your energy first connected with me in my heart center when I was engaged with my inner child, and as I brought down the light, myself and my inner child actually became these like marionette dolls. And so then moving forward, I go through my process, and then as I start to move in onto the rainbow road, basically I become this sculpt. It's like the doll that artists use to draw. They can move like the hand or the elbow, and it's this doll that's in like parts and with like no face. And so I become this doll, and then the marionette and this doll actually lead me to a card I painted for my oracle deck, and I don't have my deck with me. It's at my photographer's, so I know this is like a key component to this story. And so when I post this, I don't know what it is right now, but when I post this later, I'll actually post the entire description of that specific card, because I have a feeling it's going to have and hold meaning to this part of the journey. But so I move through the portal, and as I move through, then I become basically it's like a marionette show, but it's like a Broadway show, and it's the song like "Hello my baby, hello my darling, hello my ragtime girl" starts playing. I have no clue what the context of that song or if it means anything in relationship to this, but I get the feeling that because of the next component that happens, I get the feeling that maybe there was a time when you felt in life like you were kind of like a puppet and other people were controlling you, and you felt like very manipulated isn't the right word, but like you were putting on a play, or you were living out somebody else's intentions, something along those lines. So flash forward, then I get this whole butterfly, which is always transformation. So I get that there was a transformation, and I see this butterfly flying as close to the sun as it possibly can for like the feeling of the warmth, and I see the sun radiating through your wings, and it's just bathing the world in color. So to me, this means that you maybe had that transformational moment in life where then you're like, I'm living my own life. I am going to shine my colors, my healing frequency on the world, and I'm going to like be my own self, and I'm just not even going to care. I'm going to be the person I was meant to be. And so that's kind of the feeling I got, in this freedom and just like this, like I feel like you feel it. Like that was the whole thing. This butterfly just could not get close enough to the sun to feel that warmth. And so then from there, the butterfly, then I'm walking on basically just grass, and I see a doorway, but the door, the outline of the door is like a rainbow with like sitting on clouds. And so I move through that, and as I move through that doorway, then I start to, there's all these little tiny rainbows with the like clouds on either end, and a little pot of gold on the top of the rainbow, and they're all angling up. So like I jump on the first rainbow, and it's almost like a bridge of rainbows with these little pots of gold. And so I'm like riding the rainbow and hit the pot of gold, and the gold coins go splashing, and then I jump on the next rainbow, and it's all taking me up higher and higher. And so I'm getting kind of visions of what this could be, but I get then at the very top of this, there's this very small hole that I had to go through. And so this to me is the doorway to your Akashic records. And I don't know why the doorway was so small. I almost had to like get on my belly and squeeze through it. And then I'm in this big dome, and it's one of those stargazing domes. And so I call down your higher self, and I ask what's for the highest good for you to know at this point in time. And your higher self basically explains to me that it's your time to be playful, And no matter what path you choose, and this is back to the rainbows, so I get no matter what path you choose, that's kind of laid out in front of you, that every path you choose is going to be filled with abundance. And I would have to think it's monetary abundance just because of the pot of gold, but then abundance can show itself in many ways. And basically, your higher self was telling me that this is like the playful time in your life where you are here to make impacts on people no matter what you choose to do. Now I was getting a very like work feel with this, but no matter what path you pursue, you're basically going to influence a lot of people around you, and that's your goal. And I was seeing these little rainbows, and I'm thinking that maybe there's going to be lots of little paths that you take, and so whether it's doing lots of different things or getting involved in lots of different avenues that you can kind of create and play from. I felt like part of this was, and rainbows and the colorful energy from the butterfly's wings, all of that to me is healing energy. And that's it's like 10th dimensional stuff. So that's like very divine energy and frequency. And so I felt like just your presence with whatever you chose to do, you were going to be able to convey without words or you don't have to teach people, you don't have to do anything, but just by being yourself and being connected in this space, I felt like people were going to almost learn from your example. Like they were going to see you and pick up on things that you have no clue they're picking up on, but people are going to emulate you and just feel this wonderful radiating energy that you hold, this excitement, this playfulness over life. And you're going to affect a lot of people because you hold such a strong, playful energy. And your higher self was telling me it's basically your time to play and showing me the stars and saying, no matter what this person does, there's going to be abundance and they're going to touch a lot of lives just by staying true to this feeling, this part of their being. So, and that was like the underlying message, is that there was this transformation for you, and whatever you gained within that transformation, it affects people. And that's kind of the process now, is you're basically this pillar of this kind of divine light that people just resonate with and feel good when they're around you. And I feel like that's so much a part of your purpose, is just to be around these people and help them to feel this same energy without you even knowing you're doing it. So I will also later post the card description, because I'm sure it will have more clarity for this as well. So under this on the blog, I'll post that card later with some more recap of it. So with light and love.